Hello, my nasties. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another vlog. Long time no vlog. Long time no vlog. I know. But as you know, if you've been keeping up with my vlogs on my previous vlog, which feels as though I filmed it about 50 million years ago, I told you all that I have been busy working on lots of other things, which is normal. I'm always, a hamster on a wheel, the Karla hamster, perpetually spinning. But now I've reached a point where I need to seriously rearrange and reorganize my life so that I can be as productive as possible. I do not want to cut any of the projects that I have currently going out of my life. I've had to, we've discussed this in the past, where certain projects simply were not working out and I needed to toss them out. And it was a good thing. It was a blessing because letting go of those projects opened up space for new projects to come in. New projects which are equally fulfilling, if not more fulfilling. So that's good. It's always one of those situations where we can boo-hoo and bitch, cry, and moan about the things that we have to stop doing, but the universe likes to open other doors, right? So we are exploring other avenues, thankfully, and I'm excited about that, but I'm overwhelmed. Adulting bullshit has me overwhelmed, but one thing that I'm always preaching is that you should never allow practical concerns, adulting in other words, to get in the way of your passions, right? And so that's where I'm trying to balance. I'm trying to balance adulting and my passions and all of my projects, and I think I needed to go through a period of feeling kind of hopeless and confused so that I could start to move the debris, to start to clear the path. And we are beginning the process of slowly clearing the path for me to reorganize and figure out how to swim through these waters, right? We'll just leave it at that because I've been talking about it for months. You guys don't want to hear me be a downer. You guys don't want to hear all of that. So let's get into today's vlog. What are you going to see in today's vlog? Well, I have been, over the course of the previous few weeks, I've been filming clips of myself packaging orders. So you will be seeing those orders. Those of you who have placed those orders, you've already long received the artwork. So thank you so much for your orders. I hope that you enjoy. Duh. I will be inserting clips of that. And I will be working on the new coloring book, which you're not going to see the actual page, but I might put in a little clip of me inking it, digitally inking the book. You guys, that book is coming along beautifully. I had to change direction a little bit on that book, but I like where it's going now. The theme hasn't changed, the artwork hasn't changed, but I've just had, like I said, the Karla hamster wheel is perpetually spinning. But the new book is in progress. Inking is officially underway. As of a couple of days ago, I was 10 pages. We'll just say 10 pages. We'll make myself feel better and say 10 pages. We are 10 pages into inking the new coloring book. Now, we are still a long ways away. We are a long ways away because that book is taking me forever to pencil. Well, it took me forever to pencil, and it is taking me a long time to ink as well. But it is coming. It is in progress. And in the process of me creating that book, I've already started thinking about a new book that will not be released anytime soon. The book that I'm referring to, that I'm currently working on, will be released. The plan is to release it in early-ish summer. I'm not being too strict about my timelines for coloring books this year because I have so much going on. And I have been so good about releasing coloring books on a schedule since the beginning. I've been releasing anywhere from 3 to 4 books every single year consistently, and I think at this point it's okay if I cut down to maybe even, well, no, not 2 books per year. I don't think I can function as a creative if I only release 2 books. So I think this year is definitely going to be a 3-book year, but I'm not being a stickler for deadlines. Because I have other things in my life to be stressed about. A looming coloring book deadline is not one of them. So packaging orders, a little bit of coloring book work, and let's talk about Etsy a little bit because you will be seeing me package one possibly 2. Ooh, I don't remember. I have not edited the vlog yet, so I can't recall exactly what was ordered over the previous couple of weeks, but I will be retiring some Etsy prints. Now, by the time you watch this vlog, I will have already made a couple of Instagram posts, possibly just the story posts, but my hair and my ears. Let's circle back to the Instagram in just a second. So I have 0 product in my hair today. 0, absolutely 0. No lashes, by the way. I thought today we're gonna go for a sleeker look. I need the tarantulas on my eyes. I feel naked without them. Maybe we'll put them on later. I don't know. But I have these. See, I went for a shorter haircut this time. Why? Because I have so many large, dramatic, dangly earrings in my boutique, Coco Naughty. If you did not know, if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. I own a boutique where I sell a whole lot of funky vintage clothes like this and accessories. My accessories are not vintage, not yet. I do not have vintage jewelry yet, but if you like these, they weigh absolutely nothing. Very easy to wear. These holographic acrylic lovelies. They're available in the shop now if you would like a set. So enough of that tangent. I will be retiring some Etsy prints. Again, I will have already posted about it. One of them may already be, by the time that you see this, she may already be sold out completely. I am going to be retiring 3 art prints because here's the thing about Etsy. Let me take a sip. Basic black coffee. I forget what brand it is, but it is the donut shop. I think every brand of coffee now has their own donut shop blend, right? Which is, I mean, it's basic bitch coffee, but I'm a basic bitch. I love black coffee, just black iced coffee, no sweetener, no nothing in it today. It tastes like elevated cafeteria, elevated office coffee. That's what donut shop is, right? Essentially, it's just in a cute packaging with a cute donut on it, but I like it. Basic bitch that I am, though, we are drinking it. See, we gotta elevate our basic bitchness a little bit. In one of my fabulous, gorgeous, delicious vintage glasses. You see some of my vintage glassware back here being shined and polished. I love vintage glassware. If you didn't know, I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel. Aside from you seeing my drinking out of these amazing, for years, right? Have I ever mentioned that? We're going on another tangent here. You have seen me, if you've been here for any stretch. I typically drink out of, not always, but I typically drink out of my fancy vintage glassware, and I've never talked to you guys about my infatuation with vintage glassware. And when I mean vintage, we're talking 70s and earlier, way back to the 30s, sometimes 20s when I can find it, but 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s glassware. I am obsessed with it. I own a ton of it, and I use it to decorate my apartment. Of course, here in this frame, you can see none of it, but I do have my vintage 70s, let's try this again, right there, candle holders, my wall sconces. So yeah, your girl loves vintage. Hello, if you couldn't tell, we're doing a whole 80s new wave thing today. I miss hairspray and I miss lashes. I was trying a different look today, and it's fine, but I need more drama. I need more lash. I need more hairspray. So anyway, Etsy. Let's circle back. Okay, so what is going on with my Etsy shop? Because I have been telling you guys for months that I'm winding down my Etsy shop and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it, how I want to move forward with it. What the hell are you doing with your Etsy shop? Okay. So last year, as planned, I told you all that I was going to phase original artwork out of Etsy. The reason for that is because I have chosen to open my own store. You guys know I have my own boutique, coconaughty.com, and on that website I am offering my original artwork. It feels better. I just enjoy being an autonomous monster. creating original artwork. My original artwork is super affordable. I do not sell pieces for $500, $1,000, right? So when I was selling them on Etsy, I just felt as though I was confined to the Etsy box. I had to sell on their ugly website. Everything looks exactly the same. There's a lot of noise, right? There's other sellers being promoted. There's just a whole lot. On my own page, where I am selling my personal creations, Etsy is promoting other people along the sides. There's advertisements. There's all sorts of things. It felt very impersonal. Selling originals on Etsy just felt as though I was another cog in the machine, right? And I didn't want that. So, and as I said, my artwork is affordable. Say hello to the resident gremlin if he's not cropped out of this frame. My artwork is affordable, and Etsy takes a huge cut of earnings. So, an impersonal environment, Etsy taking all my money, it just didn't feel comfortable anymore. So it felt right. The natural evolution for this beast was to create my own boutique and to sell on my own website. So that is why originals have stopped coming into the Etsy shop. Now, will I ever put in another original in the Etsy shop? That's up in the air. I don't know, because I am still in a state of flux when it comes to my brand and my boutique. So basically the way that I have finally accepted in my own brain an easy way to combine both my personal website and my boutique is that I am the designer, and I am designing for Coco Naughty. Let me explain it this way. So previously I still have my website. It is under my first name, my last name.com. That's what it is. And my Etsy shop used to be linked to that name. So it was the Karla store, right? That was my Etsy shop, and I would create my artwork, sell it on Etsy, and that was my world. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working as Karla, creating for Coco Naughty. And the best way that I've come up to, the best way to explain that I have come up with is think of fashion designers, think of furniture designers, home decorators, that sort of thing. Take one of my beloved home decor and furniture designers, Jonathan Adler. Jonathan Adler has his own website and his store, but he designs for other companies as well. He recently did a collaboration with a rug company, Ruggable, I believe it is. So it's Jonathan Adler for Ruggable. So we are going to, not that I'm putting myself up, amongst the upper echelon of artists and designers, but hey, you never know. But that's a good way for me to explain it. So I'm Jonathan Adler for Ruggable. I am Karla for Coco Naughty. Get it? So I'm the designer for Coco Naughty, but I'm still allowing myself to sell my products under my name under Etsy, but not all products. Etsy is going to be a home for stickers and digital coloring books. I talked a little bit earlier about my winding down the prints. I'm retiring 3 prints, and I think what I need to do, it's as though I know that I have to do it, but sentimental, stubborn me is taking a while to reach the precipice of actually doing this, and that is retiring all of my prints, my art prints from Etsy. I think that's the route that I need to go. And this past week, I said, today, rip the Band-Aid off, retire these 3 prints. Just pick 3. Just pick 3, retire those for good, and then gradually, baby steps, retire the rest of them, possibly, maybe. So keep up with me on constant interruptions. I apologize. So keep up with me on Instagram. I will be posting, if not on my actual grid, in my stories when I retire prints. So you can hop over to Etsy right now. I created a shop section that's called Last Chance. So anything that I drop into that last chance category will never be restocked again in any capacity on Etsy or even on Coco Naughty. It's just time. I need to, if I really truly want to move forward and fully dive into this cocoa naughty creature that I have created, I need to cut ties as much as possible with the past. Yes. And this is one way to do that. That is to just say, this artwork has existed. It has been loved. This represents a period of my life pre-Coco Naughty. It's got to go. There's got to be a definite end to this in order to move forward, and that's a good metaphor for life. Sometimes you have to cut something off completely in order to move forward fully. Cut something off completely to move forward fully. Yeah? If you're going through anything similar right now, this is your sign. This is your sign from the universe. Cut it off, move forward. Be a free bird. Be a happy little flappy fish and do your thing. So today, just to recap, packaging orders, working on the new book, doing a little finagling in the Etsy shop, and I think that's going to do it. I have a couple of videos to film for my other channels. I might only get to one video. Speaking of Coco Naughty, since we are very much on Planet Coco today, we're wearing the vintage, we got the funky earrings, we got the dog doing the most back there. Over on that channel, I update very irregularly, but each month I upload a video in which I discuss my top 5 favorite pieces of vintage clothing that I added to the boutique for that particular month. So hop on over to Coco Naughty's channel. Again, as of right now, I am uploading 1 video per month. That will change in the future. I am in a state, again, of reorganizing and getting myself into a better flow, a better workflow. I'm trying to work myself into getting into a more positive mental state and then a positive workflow state so that I can be more productive and just fully become the monster that I want to be. It's a long process, guys, and just a little pep talk for those of you who need it. I am doing this entirely on my own. It's just me. I have no help. I am the one creating the website, the graphics. I am the one doing the photography. I am the one editing the photos. I am the one creating the artwork. I am the one doing every single ding dong thing, okay? Ding dang thing, ding damn thing, we'll say, because sometimes I minimize the amount of work that I do simply because I am so accustomed to living this life of being the lone wolf, if we'll say. I've always done everything on my own. Always, always, always. And so because I'm so accustomed to that flow, I tend to minimize just how much I take on a daily basis and how much I can actually get done. And it's like, girl, I beat myself up for being not as productive as I should be, but I also don't give myself enough credit for what I have already done. It's almost as though I don't allow myself to be positive about what I have done, about my achievements, because I'm always aiming higher. And that's kind of an issue. But also, I don't like to be complacent. I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to rest on my laurels, right? I always want to aim higher, work harder, because I enjoy it. I live an incredibly creative life. Being a creative is difficult. Being a creative on my own, I am my own workforce. I am my own motivation. I am my own inspiration. I am my own breadwinner, right? I do everything on my own. And that's hard, guys. That's hard. But if you want to do it, you can. Look at me. This monster's doing it. Yeah, I struggle sometimes. But hey, she's doing it. Living in my tacky little pink, my little pink bat cave, my gaudy, tacky, fabulous pink bat cave, and we're doing the thing. So I'm gonna cut this off now. I was gonna say cut this short, but this hasn't been short. When are my vlog intros and outros and little chit-chatty sessions ever short? Never. Nunca. They never are. So without further ado, watch me package orders, watch me work on new art, watch me finagle at Etsy shop. Who knows what else I'll do today, but that'll probably be it. And I gotta go. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog, which I don't know when it will be, but it will not be in a week because I've stopped weekly vlogs for the time being. It will probably be another 2 weeks or so before you see me in a vlog, but follow me on social media. You'll see me there more often. All right, let's get on with the vlog. Package some orders. We have a couple of lovelies that have come in. First up, the lovely, the fabulous, the delicious, delectable Jasmine, darling, she has scooped up. Oh, we have another collector in the house. She has scooped up another one of my Aesthetica Synthetica original illustrations. So we've got that one, and then she's also the first to scoop up one of the new Aesthetica Synthetica stickers. So these are out now if you are interested. I recently, well, by the time this vlog is up, will I have a new drop of this artwork? I don't know, but I recently, a couple of days ago, dropped 3 new illustrations. So Jasmine, she snagged one of these, but there are a few, I think there's 2 more of the new ones left. By the time this vlog is up, this may be a moot point, but anywho, we're trying to get used to the new vlogging semi-schedule, because now that I'm not filming them every week, I'm filming during the week, but then I'm compiling the vlog, whatever. Let's just freaking package this order, shall we? And my favorite part, slapping that coconutty seal on there. Give it a little spank. Jasmine, thank you. Your order is good to go. Next on the chopping block is an order for Collector Extraordinaire. You already know. Say it with me. It starts with an S. You ready? You gotta say all 3 names. Sabine, Sabine, Sabine. Did I change it today? I don't think so. Do I say Sabine or Sabine? I think I say Sabine, right? That's the third option. That's the third option. Take your pick or make up some other funky, fabulous pronunciation. But we have the fresh new Aesthetica Synthetica signed art prints. Again, these are now available in the shop as well as the sticker. So we've got the signed book bundles, which have the signed copy of the coloring book, the print, and the sticker all included. So the book is signed, the print is signed, and then there's a sticker to go along with it. You can purchase them all bundled, or you can purchase individually. Don't care for a coloring book? Baby, you don't gotta buy it. Don't care for a print? Baby, you don't gotta buy that either. But I do have the stickers and the prints available separately. So let's get this lovely lady packaged up. Okay, you all. So during the process of my filming this vlog, I decided to try something a little bit different so that I can expedite the shipping process or rather the packaging process and the vlog editing. So I went ahead and I filmed the remaining orders for this vlog in silence, and then I made a note on the side of who ordered what, and then I figured, oh, okay, cool, I can package in silence to make it go by quicker, and then I can thank them. I can thank the purchasers through voiceover. Yeah, makes sense. It's the same thing. It's the same effect. You're getting your thanks. I'm able to send you a little bit of love while still keeping my vlogging process just a little bit simplified, because that's what I'm trying to go for moving forward, is a more slightly not necessarily pared down, but a slightly faster mode of filming vlogs, because I'm no longer doing weekly vlogs, but I do enjoy vlogging. I do enjoy hanging out with you all and giving you a peek at my process, right? I love seeing behind the scenes of fashion designers, of interior designers, all of my favorite things. I love seeing the behind the scenes. So I like bringing you guys back into my process, because you guys know your girl is very definitely a private loner 90% of the time. And 80% of the time, no, 90% is comfortable. But I do enjoy bringing you all into my creative process. So vlogs are going nowhere. They are just in a state of being wobbly baby deer right now. We've got wobbly baby deer legs, because I'm figuring out how to move forward in a slightly different vlog format. So anyway, just growing pains. Bear with me. I'm still figuring out the new vlogging schedule and all of that, but I promise you, vlogs are not going anywhere. So let's see here. We have an order coming up. I think this is actually easier, to be honest, filming the voiceover. Whose order is it? All right, so I do have my notes. You hear my notes? However, I made an atrocious boo-boo because my notes, although they were in order, my video clips are not. So, 2 signed books. Who was this? This was for Amber. Amber ordered 2 signed books. So thank you, my darling, for ordering the signed books. Oh, Coco Naughty. Can I just here's why I sound a little odd, because I think I've been so poisoned by my own misfortune that I almost feel as though I'm not allowed to gush over my accomplishments. But listen to me. I'm just going to say it really quickly. I am proud of Coco Naughty. I'm proud of the way the website looks. I'm proud of the colors. I'm proud of the branding, all right? So I'm saying it. I'm saying it because here's the thing. You cannot change the energy if you continue the way that you have been living your life. And by that I mean never allowing myself to get too happy, never allowing myself to get too proud of what I'm accomplishing. So you know what? Maybe that's what's been holding me back. Maybe my own freaking negativity has been what has been holding me back, right? I'm a strong person. I'm a tough chick, but the thing is, you fall down, you get pushed down enough times, yeah, you start to doubt yourself. And so we're gonna nip it in the bud, and we're gonna be happy. So speaking of happy, slapping the Coco Naughty label on there, give the envelope a little spank, and Helen is next on the chopping block. You guys are familiar with the lovely Helen, my UK witch. She ordered a signed bundle, one of the Aesthetica Synthetica original illustrations, and a couple of stickers. These lovelies are going all the way to the UK. Helen, you've been a wonderful supporter of mine for quite a while now, and I just want to give you an extra special shout out because my mind is always going a million miles a minute. I exist on 50 different planets at once, and I feel as though I don't give you enough accolades. You are wonderful. You are very much appreciated, and I feel the love all the way over here on my little desert planet, all the way from you to me, all the way in UK, all the way in the UK, I should say. I feel it. I love it. I appreciate it. I'm sending it right back to you. Next, this is where my heart feels a little okay, because not constipated. Did that sound constipated? My heart is not constipated, I promise you. But these are a couple of Etsy orders, and every time I receive these Etsy orders, and first of all, this Etsy order, who ordered this? Who ordered this? Who ordered this? 1 second. Let me, God, you know, I thought I was prepared. Let me see. Oh gosh. Let's see. I think we're back on track here. So this Etsy order was for, now this is a little, I'm a little confused. Baby, if you're watching my channel, which I'm pretty sure you do watch my videos, but you have 2 different names. So I'm just going to refer to you as both. One being Isaac Tealvale, I believe I pronounced that correctly, and also India Brooks. So can I call you Isaac Brooks, India Tealvale? Choose one. My wonderful Nasty, thank you for swooping through the Etsy shop and picking up a couple of stickers. And what I was saying, what I was lamenting about a couple of minutes ago, or moments ago, I should say, is that this is one reason why I do not want to close my Etsy shop altogether. And that is, I feel as though closing my Etsy shop is going to relegate the purple branding to the garbage, right? And I don't want to allow that part of me to die. The purple branding is who I am. That is me as an artist, as a designer. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I want to be Karla for Coco Naughty, right? I am the designer behind Coco Naughty, but I'm struggling with my Etsy identity. I'm going to be removing the original artwork, of course. It already has been removed, but prints are going to be the next thing to go. So I'm thinking I should at the very least keep Etsy for stickers. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know. And speaking of which, this is another sticker order for Etsy. So again, I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling on this one. By the way, this order is for the lovely, the wonderful. I'm going to pronounce it Noel, but it could be Noel. I don't think it could be Noel. Noel or Noel. So thank you, darling, for these stickers. This lovely ordered my classic set of stickers. Very apropos order, because these stickers, although I have a ton of them, so don't panic about what I'm about to say, but this sticker set is never going to be restocked. This is part of my long goodbye, if you will, but these paintings have long been sold. These are some of my earliest pieces of artwork. I created stickers way back when I was doing live art shows and things like that. I created a bunch of stickers. These are the remnants of that past life. This is, and I talk about it as though it had occurred eons ago, but this was pre my moving to the desert. This was my old life as an artist, as a painter, all of that. So that chapter is closed, and now I find myself at the close/beginning of a new chapter, right? And that is figuring out just what the hell I'm going to do with Etsy. So welcome to what my life is going to be for the next couple of months while I figure exactly what it is out that I'm going to be doing. But with every week, with every order that I receive on Coco Naughty, I'm feeling more comfortable closing out the Etsy chapter. I'm feeling more comfortable moving forward as being a digital coloring book shop as well as a sticker shop. Maybe, who knows, maybe someday I will toss in an original or so, but I highly doubt it. I'm feeling really comfortable going the digital coloring book and sticker route only on Etsy, but things can change, right? Things happen and things can change. So on that note, we are switching back over to a Coco Naughty order, and this one is for the lovely Marcy. Marcy picked up yet another one of my original Aesthetica Synthetica illustrations. This is from the recent crop of them that I put on the website. Did you even see which one it was? Karla, you're editing. Let me see if I can fix that. Never mind. I just checked in my editing and you got a quick glimpse of the piece here. It was the lovely little pastel lady. So yeah, this flip-flop switching back and forth between Etsy and Coco Naughty is, it's getting old. It's getting old for me, but I don't want to close Etsy altogether, so I don't think I will. But tale for another day. If you let me keep rambling about this forever, I will. It's just, you all, will you allow me an existential crisis, please? Please, you guys know I've been going through it for a long time, and creating is what makes me happy. Creating is what keeps me going, and if I have to agonize over my creative choices moving forward, that's fine. I would rather be agonizing over my online shops than anything else, right? I wish I had the luxury currently of only worrying about my online shops, but alas, staple my hand to my forehead. Adulting, you all, it's the worst. But moving on, let's see whose order is next. Actually, let's see if I can edit this clip a little bit. You know what I'm doing, just to make myself even more, or to make my life even more complicated? I'm filming the voiceover and editing at the same time. We like it raw over here, raw, unprofessional, off the cuff. Listen, just let me do what I'm going to do. I have been forced to be very organized today, and at this point, I just want to play. So let me be messy. Yes, allow your girl a messy existential crisis. Next up is an order for the lovely Jasmine. Does that sound familiar? You've seen Jasmine before. Jasmine is becoming a consummate collector of my artwork. My list of collectors is tiny, but it is growing, and I greatly appreciate you all. She picked up one of my, again, an Aesthetica Synthetica original and a sticker. The one that she picked up, vaguely inspired by, well, actually, I'm not even going to tell you. If you guys know who/what vaguely inspired that illustration, the one that I just packaged or that I'm in the process of packaging right now, if you know, You are truly my people. Now, to be fair, the same inspiration has crept its way into other illustrations, which the inspiration is probably more evident in other illustrations, but I just wanted to bring it up because Jasmine happened to pick it up, and the person, place, thing that inspired this one is very near and dear to my heart. So if you know, you are my people, truly. And if you don't know, you're still my people. Just don't feel bad if you have no idea what I'm interested in, because you know me, my interests are vast and varied. The best way to describe myself that I have come up with in recent months has been, I am a desert-dwelling vampire in the middle of 1985, drinking tiki cocktails at a tiki bar while listening to disco and new wave music. If that makes any sense at all, which I hope that it does, that is me in a nutshell. So good luck trying to figure me out. You may not be able to figure me out, but I promise if we hang out, you will be entertained by my shenanigans, because I am wonderful. All right, so that is going to do it for these orders. You know, I thought I had a couple of more orders. I think I'm going to have to save them for a little bit later in the vlog. Yeah, let me not bombard you with more orders in this portion, and let's move on to other things, shall we? And what have we here? What have we here? A working girl, not that kind of working girl, okay? A working girl as in work, W-E-R-K, okay? My gays get it. My gays know. If you know, you know. But I was busy this day running errands, filming a couple of videos, and I thought I need to sit down and I need to kick out at least one page for my new coloring book, which is still a long ways away. And also, I did some preliminary, gosh, I'm speaking too fast. Relax. Another thing I need to work on this year is slowing down just a little bit. Not only my speech, but my thinking, because I have so much going on in my brain. I've said this before, that I think faster than I can speak, and therefore I fail to articulate what I'm trying to say adequately and accurately, because I have just imagine being in my brain, you all. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like 50 million teeny tiny fish crammed into one teeny tiny fish bowl. It is awful. Those are the thoughts going on in my head. It's a little tornado in there. It's a little glitter tornado going on in my brain. So what I was saying is, I worked on a page for my upcoming coloring book. I actually kicked out 2 pages, and I also worked a little bit on an upcoming Patreon illustration. I've been in a very spooky mood, right? When is she not in a spooky mood? But I have been drawing a lot of flowers and skulls, and my Patreon patrons have been seeing that with the Patreon exclusive coloring pages that I've been uploading. So you guys have another ones for my patrons who are watching. You have another spooky, springy, lovely coming to you very soon. I will have already posted at least the preview of it by the time this vlog is up, so you should already have seen it. Whether the final is up by the time that this vlog is up for it, my word of the day, up. Whether or not the line art is up, we shall see, but you've at least seen the artwork. So let's carry on with the vlog. Let's just work in silence for a minute. Yes, I will see you a little later. Or rather, you will hear me a little later. Would you all like to join me to do something little silly today, just typical Karla isms. So I have to run a couple of errands today, and I thought I need to go photograph because, just context here, I spent the past couple of days driving around town filming footage for my channel Cat Eyes and Cacti. And I realized that I have never taken a photograph of my book, Mod a la Mode, which is, now bear with me here because when I'm filming while I'm driving, I'm not looking at the phone. So I'm gonna hope that I got this on frame. Let me move it around a little bit. But this coloring book, Mod a la Mode, the cover of this book it's a historic condominium complex. It's one of the coolest ones in town. One of my favorites, obviously. This is why it's on the cover. But I'm going to head into downtown to that condo complex and photograph my book in front of it. And it is warm today. The sun is out. The snow is on the mountains still. It's gonna start getting slushy and melty and gross. Unfortunately, I have to take advantage of this weather when it occurs because it's so brief. But anyway, let's get these photos taken. Here's a pretty view. Okay. Welcome to the neighborhood. Can you see that giant teddy bear? Giant fetish daddy bear. Well, technically he's a bear daddy bear, but you see him? Oh, I love this town so much. We had the, gosh, what is it? The International Convergence of Bears, International Bear Conference, something. If you know, you know. Bears, you know, gay bear daddies, big hairy gay daddy men. I don't know how else to describe it. Listen, they don't want what I'm selling, so I don't know what the official name of their conference is. But yeah, just by the way, bear dads. Well, okay, I call them. Listen, I am the little teeny tiny token. I will not say the word, but it starts with an F and ends with a G. I am a card-carrying bleep hag, right? Listen, they gave me the name. I didn't give it to myself, okay? If you are offended by that, get out. But they love me. The bear daddies love me, and they are so sweet and giant, big old, hairy, fluffy teddy bear men. Every time they see me at the bars, at the clubs, they give me their big ol' hugs, and it's so cute and so hairy and weird, and I live for it. We have arrived. Are they not super, super, super cute? Great. And you know what? Story of my life, that every freaking time I want to film something, there's people outside. Always. It's like, what? Specifically the one that I'm wanting to take a photograph of. I mean, I don't care if there's people outside, but I'm not in the mood for conversation at the moment. Is that one right there. Lordy. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but I need to find parking. People, go away. I am back from my little adventure. I had to take a break. I had to step away from the apartment and go take that photo. And I have to say, was it successful? No, the mission was not successful, so we are going to have to attempt it again sometime soon. But we have another awesome order for Coco Naughty, and this is a super Coco Naughty order, you guys. It's got tikis, it's got funky, fabulous, semi-spooky 80s inspired girls. It's got some funky costume jewelry, because you guys know I love my costume jewelry. And of course, on Coco Naughty, I have an entire line of costume jewelry over there. It is going to be expanding in coming weeks as well. So if you want to wear something funky, here's the thing. If you would like to wear something funky and the clothing that I sell on Coco Naughty is a little too out there for you, or perhaps it's simply not in your size, maybe you're a little bit too timid even to wear that clothing, you can always dress up casual wear with funky jewelry. I preach and preach and preach constantly that I love a shoulder pad, I love a sequin, but you guys have seen me in leggings and tank tops. You've seen me in jeans and little crop tops, right? All black everything. But my trick is to accessorize like crazy. If I'm walking around in leggings and a crop top and just some plain old combat boots, yeah, you'll see me wearing some giant rhinestone earrings. It's just how I do. Got the lashes on. I'm not here to criticize anybody's casual wear. I mean, I might judge you just a little bit, but you're allowed to judge me for being a gaudy, tacky, fabulous creature too. Yeah? But anyway, wonderful order, Diana. I hope that you enjoyed this package. By the time this vlog is up, you will have already received it, but I hope you have fun wearing those funky earrings. I, for one, the golden palm trees that you picked up, those are some of my favorites. I wear them constantly. You've all seen them in my vlogs. I mean, if you pay attention and if you care, right? If you care to notice the stupid things that I have dangling from my ears, I love those earrings. They represent my love for the tropics, my love for Palm Springs. They're perfect. Tropical vampire. This was such a tropical vampire order. Thank you, Diana. Enjoy, enjoy. I appreciate all of my orders, of course, but when I see artwork and accessories, artwork and clothing, when I see all that is the Coconati boutique coming together into an order, it makes me realize just how cohesive and how funky fabulous the little world that I'm building is becoming. And I appreciate that some of you out there are loving what I'm doing. And let's not discount the fact that we got to play with a box. So I love packaging in my black boxes. I have to tell you guys that, oh my Lord, these black boxes are super expensive, but they're worth it just to keep the branding on point. Why it's more expensive to get a black box? I don't know. The craft paper boxes are inexpensive-ish, right, in comparison. The black ones are so expensive, but you all, I'm such a fool for branding. My thing, though, is, listen, I'm all about the experience. I appreciate when I place an order with someone, or whether it be an artist, an artisan, a store, whatever. When they put effort into their branding, into their packaging, into the aesthetics, it makes me appreciate what they have going on even more. It makes me appreciate their store, their merchandise, their products, whatever it is, even more, because I can tell that they are passionate about what it is that they are producing, what it is that they are making, selling. They're passionate about it, right? They care about the customer experience. And the boxes, the black boxes, I thought about it for weeks. I thought, okay, do I save myself a couple pennies? Well, a few dollars, let's be honest, because the black ones are so expensive. Do I get the black envelopes and the black boxes to have that whole tangerine and black coconutty experience? Oh, look, and we're matchy-matchy. Look at my nails. Oh, I mean, technically the colors of coconutty are magenta, tangerine, black, and chartreuse, but I chose the orange and the black for most of the packaging. And I thought, do I sacrifice some of the look of the brand to get a plain box? And clearly I decided against it. But something that has been kind of killing me, right, is the reality that when I have my stack of envelopes and my stack of boxes nice and neat and packed and shiny, glossy, beautiful, sitting here ready for the post office, these babies get battered in the mail. They get tossed around, they get dropped, they get sent across dirty ass industrial conveyor belts at the post offices and the sorting centers. By the time my beautiful envelopes and boxes reach you, how awful and battered do they look? Am I wasting my money? Was it a stupid decision to go with the black? You guys will have to let me know how the packages are arriving to you. I expect a little bit of wear and tear. Duh, that is to be expected. But anyway, let me know. I need your feedback, or I should just send myself a package, yeah? Anywho, next on the chopping block, my little My sticky notes, by the way, if you hear me fidgeting with sticky notes, they have long been out of order. I keep fidgeting. Let's see. Amber, Helen, Isaac / India, Marcy. We did those orders. Oh, this is another order for Diana. Diana also stopped by my Etsy shop. And so double, triple, quadruple thank you, Diana, for visiting both of my shops. Diana is, she picked up a couple of art prints that I am retiring for good. You heard that correctly. Retiring for good. So she picked up the last one forever, Bat Princess. So she scooped up that one. They are no longer available. They will never be back. Bat Princess has been on a whole journey. I created that original illustration. The original illustration sold immediately. And then I loved Bat Princess so much that I submitted her to a diamond painting company to be turned into a diamond painting. I'll give you the long and short of it. I had submitted over a dozen images. Out of all of my images, they were all rejected. Bat Princess made the cut. They created a diamond painting out of her. The diamond painting, I believe, is still available. Go ahead and visit my website. You can find the link to purchase it directly from the diamond painting website. As of this filming, it is still available if you would like one, but she is now being phased out of my Etsy shop. So those prints are now gone forever. Diana scooped up the last one. The pink one, I have a couple of those left. Those will also be being phased out. And I need a few more days, at least a week, to ruminate, to marinate in whether or not I'm going to be retiring any of the other prints that I have available. I'm leaning towards yes. So stay tuned to a future vlog and or my Instagram if you are interested in knowing what's next on the chopping block to go for good. So if you would like one, you can scoop one up. For now, let's move on with the vlog. On the topic of my shop, I am going to show you my website, which was recently redesigned. Have you guys stopped by my website lately? I redesigned it. Oh my God. Well, it's been a few months now. It's been 2-3 months since I completely revamped my website. It is sleeker. It is easier to navigate. But if ever you needed a reference point on where you can shop for my artwork, my merch, coloring books, and all of that, just bookmark my website. You can find everything, as you can see. I've also recently updated my Etsy to now include Coco Naughty. It says visit my new shop, Coco Naughty. Yay for that. But what I have done, oh, look how small my shop is now, you all. I have very few products. I have about 50 products, right? Is that what it says? 55-ish. So I have added over in the shop sections a last chance section. So if you are wondering what is going to be quote unquote retired and gone for good, always click on that tab. Bat Princess is sold out, so now the next two prints that are going to be retired are the little lovely pinky thingy right there, and then my 80s new wave sunset girl. So more will be added to that section. It's hard for me to let go, but I know that I have to, so I'm gradually getting there. I will be adding more eventually, so again, just stay tuned for my vlogs and my socials for announcements on what prints are going to be retiring. Let's carry on with the vlog. Welcome to my apartment at night. The camera is doing some odd things because on camera it appears more purplish when I'm closer to it, but when I'm further it looks a little bit more magenta. It is definitely more of a magenta, slightly purpley tinged magenta. I don't know, it may be accurate. Eyes, subjective, all of that kind of thing. But I am running a lighting test for my eventual live videos because I don't want to overcomplicate my life by having to set up a particular lighting situation for my live videos. I wanted my natural environment to be adequate, and it appears as though it is. I see no, well, the color is fluctuating a little bit, but that's actually kind of fun. Look at that, like magic. More purple, more pink, ooh, more magenta, more, I don't know, I can't figure it out, but the closer I am, it's color correcting in odd ways, but accurate because I like pink and purple. So this is what my apartment looks like in the evenings. During the day, I don't have any of the colored lighting on, with the exception of a neon bat, very similar to that one that is over my computer desk. But this is what she looks like at night. Now, obviously, I do not turn on the live video every night, but we're going to have fun with these live videos. I hope that you like visiting my magenta bat cave every once in a while when we start those videos. Oh, I hate doing this to you guys. I keep saying pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon. It will be soon. It will be soon, I promise. But we're getting one step closer. Here's the proof. One step closer. Everything looks good on camera. I don't have to do anything crazy. So, yay. Let's get on with the vlog. I just wanted to insert this little tidbit because I think my apartment looks cute, and it looks cute on camera. So, yay for one less headache. Because you guys know how my life works, right? I have an idea to do something, and then everything gets discombobulated. But so far, thank goodness, I have to do absolutely nothing for my live videos. We look good, yeah? Yay. Let me know what you think. Welcome to the end of the vlog. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Today was a good day. Got a lot done. Felt good. What else can I say? I've got other projects in the works, and those are chugging along, so yay for that. This vlog is over. Take a look down below. Everything you need to know will always be down below. Links to my website, links to my boutique, links to my socials, everything. But as always, if you need one hub, if all of my worlds are confusing to you, always just keep in mind my personal website. There you will find links to everything. Links to my Etsy shop, links to my boutique, Coco Nari, my baby, links to any merchy website, merchy products that you would like to purchase, you know, mugs, tote bags, all of that. I have a Redbubble. So all of that, just find it on my website. Find it on my website. Clean, easy, baby. We love it. That is going to do it for today. To my Patreon patrons, thank you so much for being awesome. When I get further along in the new book, I will be sharing with you all a couple of preview pages, and I may solicit your advice for something kind of major. So, put a pin in that one. Thank you to everyone, my subscribers, my Patreon patrons. Thank you for being fabulous, and be bad, be good. I don't give a damn which. Just come back in one piece, and I will see you in the next one.